messa fuori, c'è Pirlo, ancora Pirlo, di tacco, tiro,
Well, the announcer screaming off the top of his lungs might be a little ridiculous to some people, might be a little over the top, but we gotta realize that he's doing it with all his soul, with all his heart, and so do the players that play the game, and so do the fans that watch the sport. I want to talk to you guys today about why we should join the whole world and watch the World Cup this summer. There we go. I will talk to you about why the World Cup is the greatest sport, soccer is the greatest sport, and World Cup is the greatest tournament in the world. Why soccer has the greatest athletes and why the whole world loves the sport so much. As you can see, the World Cup consists of 32 teams. It takes them about 2.5 years to qualify for this event, and this event only happens every 4 years. So it's pretty unique. It's not something that happens all the time, and to qualify for this, it actually involves every single soccer team in the world that are able to play and then to qualify for this event. Soccer has about 4 billion fans across the world. That is about 1 billion more fans than cricket does. It might sound a little too much that cricket has 3 billion fans, but we also got to consider that India kind of stands for about 1 billion of those fans. So cricket has about 3 billion. The next sport up would be hockey with about 2.5 billion, and fourth place is tennis with about 1 billion fans. What makes soccer so great is that you don't really need the grass to be a certain length to play. You don't really need grass at all. You can play the sports on asphalt, you can play it on sand. You really don't need any special gear to play this game. It has been known to be called the poor man's game because you don't really need anything at all. You can do it on sand. As you can see, you don't even need a ball to play this sport. You can do it anywhere. You can do it with anything. I could fold a piece of paper, throw it on the ground, and we can play some soccer if you guys want. So anybody can join, no matter what age you have, no matter what gender you have, no matter what social background you have. The whole world can join and play. The greatest game that I've ever watched in my life was US playing Iran in the FIFA World Cup of '98. What makes this game so special is that these teams, when they entered the field, they left all the political backgrounds aside, and then they joined and played just a game of soccer. So no matter what tension they had, the countries had before, they kind of left everything aside, and they played this wonderful game of soccer. And for about 90 minutes, everything was just silent. There was no politics involved, it was just soccer. What makes soccer so great as well is that it has some of the highest paid athletes in the world. Cristiano Ronaldo, he was bought from Real Madrid for $132 million. That's just his price tag, not what they're paying him a year, which is $17 million. David Beckham is making about $48 million, but David Beckham's salary is mostly a publicity stunt. Was a publicity stunt by the U.S., not really paying him for his abilities. We talked earlier in class about how the Yankees pay their players about $210 billion, I believe it was, $210 million a year. Just wanted to bring it to your attention that Chelsea, they pay their salary squad about $258 million a year. So they have some of the greatest athletes in the world. So ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, why should we watch the World Cup this summer? My recommendation is we gotta join the world, this wonderful game of soccer, I'm from Europe. Join the whole world, watch this sport, cheer for our teams, no matter what you say, no matter what you cheer. If you're saying go England go, if you're saying go Denmark or hopp Holland hopp, let's join the world and watch some soccer and make this World Cup to the world.